Find and draw lines of symmetry. As we learned yesterday, lines of symmetry are the lines that we can draw on a shape. So if we were to fold the shape over that line, the two halves would line up exactly. Today, we're going to use that skill to determine the lines of symmetry of shapes that were provided. Let's have a look. So here are a bunch of shapes. Let's see if we can find lines of symmetry. So this first shape certainly looks like capital T. Now, there is a line of symmetry here, but we need to be mindful of where we draw that line. For instance, we couldn't draw the line just straight there because if we folded this part down to here, they wouldn't line up exactly. The line of symmetry would be right through the middle here. And again, I draw my lines of symmetry with a dotted line to show that. So this shape has one line of symmetry right through the middle. What about the triangle? Now, if I try to draw a line of symmetry there, again, that's not going to match up. But sometimes we need to rotate the paper. That'll help us see things. If I hold the paper like this, I can start seeing a line of symmetry right through the vertex of that angle, straight down. And notice, even when I turn the paper right side here, if I fold this side over to this side along here, they're going to match up exactly. What about this shape here, this kind of funny looking thing? Again, if I draw my line of symmetry right down the middle, I can fold one side onto the other. What about this shape? It kind of looks like a backwards L. Is there any way I could draw a line here where I could fold over the two sides and have them match exactly? If I come down here, that won't work. You might say, well, what if you turn it sideways and kind of come through here like we did with the triangle? That would be better, but notice this side is much shorter than this side, so that's not going to work. We would say that there are no lines of symmetry in this shape. And what about this shape here? Well, again, if I drew a line of symmetry right down the middle, these sides aren't going to line up. Likewise, if I go on the diagonal, much like I showed with the rectangle the other day, they're not going to line up as well. So this shape does, I guess you could do a line of symmetry on an angle here. That would line up. So if I did it on the same angle as, so this would fold over to this. That would be the line of symmetry. And I couldn't go through the middle because this point will line up here and that one will be over there, so that won't work. So it would have one through like that. So lines of symmetry, you always want to look for where can you divide the shape so the two sides will fold over and match exactly. That is how we find and draw lines of symmetry.